whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we... the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man, his ability to sift through trash.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. It was just 3rd down and short, but he'd been off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Sam Williams bringing him down that time. Right back to Juszczyk again. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Completes it to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 34 yards. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here.
Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. From the red zone now, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are back within a couple of the lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for two. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
To throw again on second down. Purdy. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. The first throw here for the backup Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
28 yards.
And the Niners have moved out in front.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down on the play by Deron Bland.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. This will be caught at about the 5. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Brock Purdy scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They go with McCaffrey, and they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw again. Prescott. Touchdown! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Hey, check Mike, check.
Purdy to throw it on first down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Cowboys are able to recover. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again.
And some room to run now. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 36 yards.
And the Cowboys are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Elliott.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 28.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. They'll roll him out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Prescott.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Throwing, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Neville Gallimore
picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Niners on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be third and forever.
Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Prescott down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place.
He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Dak.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
To throw, Prescott.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Prescott. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Prescott.
And that is incomplete. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
One last shot now for Prescott.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game.